Meteor 3.2 is out, and with it, we have a good amount of news to share with you. But the main one is that now you have an improved way of watching your performance through metrics in Meteor. So, without further ado, let's chat with the team and understand what's new on this version. We are here to talk about a new version of Meteor, Meteor 3.2, and I'm here with Gabriel Gruboa. How are you doing, man?
Hello. How are you guys doing?
And also with his dog.
Yeah, he's sick. So, yeah.
And what's his name again?
Sake. Like the drink.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a bit sick. Yeah, he's a bit sick. So that's he's like a little bit sleepy. He asked for like get under my lap, but like I'll just put him down. Like he's so sleepy.
Also, as always, we are here with Nacho Codonier. How are you, Nacho?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you?
And before start talking about this new Meteor version, we have a new member on the team, and he loves JavaScript so much, he even put JavaScript in his name, his Italo.js. How are you doing with Italo?
So I'm pretty excited to be part of this team. Let's tell us a little bit about myself. So I entered here to contribute in the open source team. Well, I'm pretty excited because I came from a performance role. So I have sure I will do amazing things for this new releases the next release for the Meteor.js, including a new feature that we have to talk about today. I'm pretty excited to test that and to use that. And yeah, so thanks for everyone to watching it, and let's run.
Let's go. Welcome to the team again, man. And since you already mentioned, let's start talking about this feature that you want to test. What feature is this one you're talking about?
Yeah, the Meteor profile command that allows us to show the performance metrics of our Meteor apps.
Okay, so this is something completely new, or did we already have this before?
Yeah, so I think Netu can talk a little bit more about it.
Meteor has always had a way to measure performance with the Meteor profile and variable. The thing is that this environment variable was not working as expected in Meteor 3. So as part of this release, we have been able to provide fixes for this profiler to work with async and promises. This was some pending work that we had there. And with that, we have also presented this new Meteor profile command that basically with asset performance that you get in your Meteor apps through different stages. So when the application is running from the cold start, when it's running from cache, and when it's running with incremental buildings like changes on the client, changes on the server. With this output, it's going to be useful for the core, but also for any Meteor application. This is why we have presented as a Meteor command. But this is going to be good for the core to continue evolving the bundler. So our next efforts are going to be to actually try to improve this Meteor bundler, but also to adapt some modern tooling that can speed up those numbers that you get from the profile.
That's really interesting. And what kind of metrics we can have by using this command? You say that we can see when we do specific changes in the application. Can you say that again, please?
Yeah. So the Meteor application usually has several phases to be built. So those, when you use the Meteor profile command, you will see the different phases. But basically, when the Meteor application runs for the first time, it usually takes a lot more of time because it needs to build and to catch several things for a faster speed. But as part of these stages, we are also taking into account whenever you change something in files, how much time it tries to react to rebuild both the client and the server. This is basically the dev experience and what happens in any Meteor developer daily basis. So it's good to see insights about it.
I feel like this is like, it feels small, but it's going to help us. Like when we have like other options for building and building our apps, it's going to be helpful for them to know, you as a user, if this change, like let's say we have Webpack, if adding Webpack as your bundler is going to make it faster or not. Like maybe have a specific use case, but how I'm gonna know if it's gonna be faster or not. You can run Meteor profile and check the numbers, and you will know approximate, like you have approximation of how it will work, and yeah, maybe it's a good idea or not. And it helps us too, because then you can say like, hey, I tried this bundler that you guys released, or Meteor Webpack, Meteor, whatever, and you guys, we can have like actual data to work on. Like for some users, it might take a long while to run a function, and others not, and we might not seen it in our tests. But if everyone, or if people give us their Meteor profiling, it's gonna help. And I guess it's good to know that it's 100% anonymized. It's like we're just checking if how Meteor is running. We don't like see your code actually, so it's a nice thing to say that's anonymized. So yeah.
Yeah, and I want to say some things in this direction. This is going to be helpful for any Meteor app developer, because they can really see how that developer experience is evolving over time. They can maybe update Meteor versions, but they can also add npm packages, and they can see if that goes worse in the dev experience or not. And according to that, we have also included like a bonus on this Meteor profile command, which is that we can also output the size of the Meteor bundle. So we were talking about developer time, the development time, but also the size of the bundle itself. So you can take a look how this bundle size is evolving over time and take actions on it. And for the Meteor core, of course, because we are trying to make it thinner so we can validate this data. There is no more time to subjective thinking anymore, because you have this data to actually prove that you are improving. And this is the directions that we wanted to take as the first step.
Like, because some people might say like, yeah, I feel it's faster, but it's like, it's because it's a shiny thing. Like, I've added this package and it says it's going to make everything better, and it actually doesn't. But your heart tells you like, yeah, everything's better.
And Italo, how do you plan to test this feature? What are you thinking about? What test case scenarios you want to do to test the profile?
For sure, is implementing a few. Well, I have a few tools that I want to build using Meteor, and well, for sure, I will try to do the fastest tools I can using the profiling, and same time to save some money in clouds, because when we build unperformant apps, we spend extra money in the clouds, and performance profile will be super useful to reduce memory usage, see how my application is consuming in terms of CPU and disk. So reducing these stuffs, for sure I will save some money. So I'm excited for it. Building fast tools and cheap tools.
Oh, so use Meteor profile if you want to save money. That's the way? Maybe.
Yeah, it works.
Okay, guys. So looking at the changelog here, we have another highlights from this version. The first one that I'm seeing here is upgrade to Node version 22.14 and Mongo 7.0.16. These are just new versions we are supporting, right?
Yes, basically this is our way to keep up to date into the versions of what Meteor is and its tooling, which is Node to a minor version, I think we upgraded, and also the Mongo built-in for the developer mode. This is that we introduce in like a patch.
So we also have here support for Argon 2 to improve password security over bcrypt. So Argon 2 is like an algorithm to encrypt data, basically?
Yeah, this is part of some community discussion that has been happening. Is because currently for the account system, we are using to encrypt the passwords bcrypt, but bcrypt is not longer maintained in a lot of frequencies. So what we have been thinking in the community is to replace it by another more modern and maintained library like Argon 2. And we have got this as a contribution. There is a member, I don't remember the name.
I'm trying to find his name at the moment. Yeah, is
Let me see.
It's Victor.
Parpoio?
Victor Parpoli. Yeah, Victor Parpoli. Parpoio.
Shout out to Victor Papa.
I don't know how to say it, Victor. I can't really say
Yeah,
it.
Victor.
We're sorry if we are misspelling your name.
Yeah, if we said it wrong, but like, yeah, big shout out. Yeah, thanks a lot for this one.
Yeah, thank you to Victor. And yeah, we need the community to test this. This is why we have gone through several betas, including this fix, so that we also, as the Meteor core, we are going to spend time testing this a little bit, and we will include, importantly, as an optional feature. So this is something that any Meteor application can opt in to adopt or not, but it is good for them to adopt it because then we can get feedback, and at some point we can also create this as a breaking change and fully adopt the new, more modern way to encrypt the password. So this is our end goal. But for that, of course, we are not going to force it. So we need the Meteor users to start adopting this approach.
We have another one here. Improve and fix package resolution logic and links to a PR.
Yeah, this one has been a major pain for some users, or at least in a GitHub issue, they have been talking about it a lot. And basically, I think it's an error on the dev experience that was failing and crashing in a specific way. So what basically happened here is that internally we were needed to update a native way for package resolution, and this is basically what we updated to make it not to crash in that way. And yeah, this is another thing that we are introducing in our betas and the community is testing.
And the last one, fix rare uplog issue that could cause data loss for clients. Okay, so we found a rare issue.
Yeah, this
A rare one of a kind, like a Pokemon,
one.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won the lottery.
Not so good lottery, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a rare issue because it was not frequently happening, and we have not found ways to completely reproduce this issue for the proper fixing. So has been like a way to understand that if we provide some changes on a specific part of the code, the issue is no longer going to happen. There are several community members that has provided this patch, and the issue has not longer appeared. So this is why it's rare, because it was not happening at all. There is no ways to reproduce this, but it is actually the people that actually were facing this is actually saying it's working again. So that is why. Yeah, sorry, this one is really a weird issue. And yeah, but it's good because we analyzed it and we were saying that was not going to affect in an impactful way. We have also tested with our benchmark suite, which is using Uplog a lot. So we can completely verify that this is a safe fix.
Actually just changed how we handle the promises. It will actually helped on this one too. So it was like before we would like iterate every promise that's currently fetching, and we would like check every single one of them at like while fetching. And now we do like we call them all, and then after calling them all, we wait for the list to complete. It's the similar thing, but it has a twerk there that for some users made a difference. So yeah.
Now it's the time that we all love. It's the shout out part where we are going to thank and say the name of every member that contributed to this release. So for every name that I say, you're going to cheer and say, yeah, I'm very happy for this. So special thanks to Vipapoyo. I'm saying your GitHub usernames, by the way. Kunin, Gibwerk, Julio Rocket Chat, Storyteller CZ, Dr. Dimitriou, and Seb Dion. Thank you very much. Shout out for your contributions. Thank you very much to help us to release this version. And thank you guys for being here with me one more time. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And of course, check out the newest Meteor version and test it out. Is it working for you? What are you building using Meteor? Tell me, I'd love to know. And I'll see you soon. Bye.